If you're watching this not long after it was recorded, then you're one of the luckiest people who has ever lived. If my son lives to be 88 years old, then he'll get to see a new century. And who knows what wonders or horrors those 88 years will bear. During my life, not only did I see a new century, but a new millennium. Just think of what the world was like 1 millennium ago. You, viewer, sit in a seat of great privilege. Throughout the vast majority of human history, we look to the skies with great wonder, powerless to find answers to our questions, dreaming of flying like the birds. But not until the century we were born did a couple of guys finally figure out how to build an airplane. And just 6 years later, there was an airline. We think nothing of flying today, faster, higher, and farther than any bird. But throughout the hundreds of thousands of years of our species' existence, the sky was off limits. Until now. Until the time we just so happened to be born. A century when the world descended into madness more than once, and we killed each other with efficiency hitherto unseen by any human being. But from the depths of this madness and fear, we left the earth, traversed the very heavens on our way to an impossible destination, an object of our dreams and sacred beliefs, a mysterious divine thing that stared brilliantly down upon us throughout the millennia, obviously untouchable. And of all the times to be born, the unlikely century we were born into was the one when human beings courageously, audaciously reached out and touched it, walked upon it, even drove across it and planted a flag into it, veritably conquering this magical thing that was beyond all who came before. And today, every word of knowledge that was stored in the library of Alexandria could stand upon your little finger. Not only that, but the knowledge we have today is many orders of magnitude greater, and it's all at your fingertips. Today, a human being can conjure up an image of the Venus of Willendorf, chiseled by some unknown artisan from 25,000 years ago, or an image of the Mona Lisa, or the schematics of a spacecraft, or the map of a planet from beyond the boundaries of our solar system. You have that power. Nobody who came throughout the centuries before had that power, but you have it. And with this great knowledge also comes great danger. We have the ability to kill everyone on the planet many times over. And during this time of unprecedented knowledge, a most incongruent love of ignorance has sprouted. Our civilization is like a masterpiece which can take many years to craft, yet only mere moments to destroy. That is the fragility that haunts us. We're holding this sublime thing called civilization in our shaky palms. Given enough time, the human beings of the future might look back upon us in one of two very different ways. If we are wise, humble, prudent, and curious, then ironically, future generations will see us as the primitive inhabitants of a dark past, marveling at how much they've grown and how far they've come, for their future will be bright. But if we are selfish, arrogant, and satisfied, then the heirs of the future will see us as gods with mysterious powers, marveling at how great we were, turning us into things of legend and myth, for it is they who will be the primitive inhabitants of a dark future, and our age, the golden age, will be long gone. I, for one, hope that history records us as being extremely primitive, for the greatness or bleakness of the future is in our hands. So let us prove that though we may be primitive, we retain the explorer's spirit. perpetually looking to traverse new frontiers and giving birth to those who can appreciate their flights to other planets, and making great discoveries that will enable them to accomplish feats we never dreamed possible.